A trove of new details in the Epstein files this morning after the Justice Department published 30,000 pages of documents, its biggest release yet. Among the files, multiple references about Jeffrey Epstein's relationship with President Donald Trump, including this email dated January 2020 from a federal prosecutor claiming flight logs show Trump flew on Epstein's private jet at least 8 times between 1993 to 1996. Many more times, the prosecutor writes, than previously has been reported. On one of those flights, the only 3 passengers were Epstein, Trump, and a 20-year-old. The email also says that, quote, on 2 other flights, 2 of the passengers, respectively, were women who would be possible witnesses in a Ghislaine Maxwell case. The email does not accuse Mr. Trump of any wrongdoing, and he's long denied any involvement related to Epstein's crimes. Also among the records, some of which the DOJ says are unfounded and false claims, an alleged handwritten note signed by J. Epstein and addressed to convicted sex abuser and disgraced coach Larry Nassar. Postmarked 3 days after Epstein died in his New York City jail cell, the letter says, "Our president also shares our love of young, nubile girls," referring to Trump. But the Justice Department, which released the note, writing on X, the FBI has confirmed it is fake, adding, just because a document is released by the Department of Justice does not make the allegations or claims within the document factual. The DOJ also publishing an email that mentions 10 co-conspirators in connection to Epstein, though it does not name them. And to date, Ghislaine Maxwell remains the only person charged in connection to Epstein's crimes. Despite the thousands of documents released, concerns remaining over redactions, including from Epstein's survivors.
Our names don't take up 100 and some page document, and so we're really concerned about, what is being redacted and what is not.
And Laura, Democrats are now threatening legal action against Attorney General Pam Bondi for missing last Friday's deadline to turn over all documents.
Meanwhile, Julie, this all comes as the president is now facing a serious setback from the U.S. Supreme Court over his plans to deploy the National Guard. How is the White House reacting?
This is a major blow, Laura. It's a major blow to this administration. By a 6-3 vote, the conservative court ruled the White House cannot send National Guard troops to Chicago, saying it is likely against the law. The Trump administration had tried to send troops to the area to assist in immigration enforcement, even though local officials repeatedly said there was no need. A White House spokesperson said in a statement they will continue working day in and day out to safeguard the American public. Laura?
Julie Tsirkin, thank you.
Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, you can catch the Today Show every morning on NBC or take Today when you're on the go. Just follow the Today podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.